Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. First, I want to say thank you for those of you that stuck around for last night's option session. Spent a lot of time just going over all sorts of things, option related, trading related, market related, and I really enjoyed like the times we can get together. Appreciate all the interaction. So thanks to those that stuck around. If you weren't able to make it, definitely be sure to check it out. It should be up on the website soon. All right. Um, some of what some of the time was dedicated last night to kind of going over like this idea of not necessarily rotation, but maybe more of like rotating focus, right? So tech is still acting great, and it's not as though it's like pausing or pulling back, but it's as as some of these tech leaders start really to really start getting extended, right? I mean, it's kind of tough to trade these on a day-to-day basis because the slopes are just getting so steep, right? As much as as much as we've liked trading AMD in the past, the stock is just super extended, right? Nvidia just super extended, right? So it's not as if like money's necessarily rotating because action tech is still very strong, but I just feel like the risk is a lot higher now as these stocks get like very extended, slopes get very steep. So so what we were talking about was just shifting the focus into other areas, right? So I'm still bullish bias because I mean that's really what the market is dictating. Averages are above their 8 EMAs or above their 20 simples. I mean the momentum still intact, still very strong. So I'm still bullish bias, but I'm shifting my focus maybe away from some of these extended tech names into some things that maybe haven't participated yet, look pretty good, right? So XBI, right? I mean, like bios, they haven't really been in play much this year after a pretty nice finish to the end of last year, right? I mean, had a really great run from October through the end of December, and now they're just starting to get back to their 52-week high. So something to keep an eye on. I think there's like a lot of interesting charts taking shape in biotech. Maybe you need a catalyst, maybe you don't. Maybe these things just need to, they needed a little bit more time after the big run, but they're starting to look really good, right? I mean, like Clovis is one name we've been looking at starting to really show some encouraging action, right? So it's not as if like I'm actively out there like like selling tech and moving away from it. It's just like as these things extend, taking money off, and then you're shifting your focus maybe to other things that are setting up well that maybe still haven't triggered yet or could potentially trigger and start to move, right? Even like defensive areas. So I did a video just recently about talking about like the staples and Utes and the REITs, right? How they were setting up so well. But there's other areas like silver. Like I still think silver setting up very good on like the bull side, right? It's like a really clean level to work with. If it breaks, then you're looking for a move possibly to retest that September high pretty quick, right? Because gold obviously already well through its September high, and it's at a new 52-week high. So silver definitely lagging on that respect, but kind of an interesting bull setup, right? So it's kind of defensive, not really kind of setting up well on its own, just as like a bullish setup, especially if we can get through a couple key levels here, right? Also treasuries, so kind of under the radar, some defensive stocks, like defensive positioning stocks, acting really nice. I mean, you got the TLT, right? Flagging higher range, got the momentum, moving averages starting to ride this thing up, right? So if it can get up through like 146, still seems like there's a pretty clear path to possibly retest that high. So again, like the problem you have with tech is that I mean not everything's extended, but there's a lot that's extended. The implied volatility on a lot of these stocks that are just through the roof is just enormous. So it's like the options are getting more expensive, the slopes are getting steeper. So in terms of like trades, they're getting a lot more challenging, but there's still really interesting under the radar bullish action going on. And some of these like treasuries, silver, I mean, the implied volatility on these options really is not anywhere near what you're seeing on some of like these crazy Momo beta tech names. So I still think like it's worth taking the time, maybe doing a little bit more work, a little bit more research, maybe like kind of expand like the watch list, maybe to incorporate some other names outside of tech. because there's still a lot of like good action going on, and it's a lot of things that aren't too extended. All right. So if you like these videos and you're looking for more information on options trading or more information on options education, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options to play. Hope you all have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you all soon.